People in the sports chat, they saying that y'all got no chance. Most of them, people just trolling you and the Cowboys. You know, I mean, I know you got stuff to say, so let's talk about this game.
I mean, before I left, right? You know, we were on here. Trent came on. He threw his jabs here and there. You know, he's a Tampa Bay fan. Hats off to you. I said, hey, shout out to Worm. You filled in for me while I wasn't here. I seen that. I seen that episode. You guys were doing great. Trent, Herbo. Herbo didn't make you look good neither. But I wore this hoodie for a reason when I left. Because I told y'all that when we beat Brady, I want y'all to keep that same energy because y'all was in this chat for 6 weeks. Dak throw picks. Dak do this. Oh, can I use this? This is a quote, so we should be able to use this on YouTube. Shady McCoy, head of the Eagles Bird gang, said Dak is ass. He said all this, you know, for weeks. I had to hear about this, but people keep forgetting that every time Dak threw a pick, we won one of those games, except for Jacksonville. Except for Jacksonville. I'll give you that. And I heard that too, Joe, when you said, will you pick Jacksonville to beat the Cowboys? I heard that too. Yeah. I had a lot of receipts this weekend. So he won those games. The worst game he played was against the Commanders. The worst game. And I can't even say him. The whole team played bad. The entire team. And again, I like that. And the thing that makes it great is that the whole team played bad. I think the only person that stayed in DC was Brett Maher. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick recap of how I felt about that. I'm in Cabo, minding my business. It's nothing but Cowboy fans there. So you know what? After I told y'all to keep that same energy, hold on, give me 1 second. I told y'all that boy was gonna show up. Rain Dakota. It don't matter what y'all say about him. He gonna find a way to win a game. That's just what he do. You talking about a kid who was a 4th round draft pick, was the 4th person on the team. He wasn't even supposed to have been on the Cowboys. He shouldn't even be the face of the franchise. They wanted a safety to start over him. Jamil Showers, real Cowboy fans know about him. Jamil Showers, they was like, he gonna start. Dak was terrible in practice. Everybody seen what rookie Dak did to the Dolphins in that preseason game. He showed up. He started winning games. Dak threw, I think, like 4 or 5 interceptions, maybe his rookie season. You know, and then, you know, people were just like, you said, what, Joe?
It was 4, I think.
Okay. It was 4. Okay. How many games do you need to win to get to the Super Bowl? 4.
Okay,
But
let's go.
we're not gonna say too much. You know, I'm gonna give y'all everything because we got a little bit of time. So, rookie season, they make the playoffs. They beat the Packers in the regular season, something we could never do. Beat them in the regular season, come back to the playoffs. You know, he looked a little shaky in the first half of that game because he's a rookie. Second half, woke up. It took a toe tap and a crazy field goal to win. Next year come around, you know, that he builds a little bit better because everybody said he doesn't have the accuracy. Dez Bryant situation. Dez get cut. The offense is built around what? The running game. I don't think we made the playoffs that year. Probably didn't. Third season, we got the Zeke situation happening. No, second season was a Zeke situation because he got suspended. Then third season when Zeke wanted to get paid. All the Cowboy fans can jump in the comments and say, correct me if I'm wrong in this timeline, right? However, the only thing I want to say is the Cowboys had the best offensive line. We had the best running back, and we had a few tight ends and a few wide receivers. It was all offense for like most of Dak's career. The last 2 years, he finally got a defense. He finally got a head coach who actually knows how to win at times, not all the time. Back-to-back 12-5 seasons. We in the playoffs, back-to-back. I got a song I want to play because it's by Drake. It's called Back to Back. I keep trying to tell y'all, I don't ever want to hear about this ever again. Ever again. Not even when the Eagles go home and I try to tell y'all we will be better as friends, okay? Y'all keep jumping in these comments talking bad about my boy. He made Brady look bad. You all sat on here for 4 weeks. ESPN, Fox 5, Fox Sports. I think we're the only actual outside of content creators in Dallas. We're the only people. Yeah, I'm not playing it. You're right, Carl. Shout out to you. You should be my agent.
My man.
Yeah. But People were on here saying that we weren't gonna win that game, that Brady is this, Brady is that. And I think four or five of us come on and say, well, the Cowboys have a chance. Dave said it for about 5 weeks. He said, y'all should win that game. I'm gonna give Dave his props on that one. He
Mm-hmm.
called that for 5 weeks straight. He the only one that really called Brady out about his age, and he the only one that can use that argument. Everyone else, you're
Yeah.
done, son. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Now y'all talking about Dax did what he's supposed to do. And now let's get on to this 49ers game. They building it up again. Nobody's really picking the Cowboys in this game. They're not. They're saying everything that Joe said, and I think you put that in the universe. Matter of fact, I know you did, where you're just like, well, Dak did what he's supposed to do. Now ESPN and them all saying like Dak's is great quarterback and Dak is this and Dak is that. Like, why are they doing this? It was just one game. Respectable. And I like where you come from with your analysis. However, the reason why they have to build them up so much is because they took a number 2 on them for the last 5 weeks. That's why they got to build it back up. And now what they're doing is they're talking about how the 49ers defense, 4 or 5 people talk about the 49ers defense. Then some people they slide in this excuse. Well, Purdy isn't. He's still a rookie quarterback, but Purdy's that, and Dak is the better quarterback in the playoffs, so he should be able to win in the NFC. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear it because what's going to happen is if the Cowboys lose, they can be like, well, I mean, Cowboys did Cowboys things, but the 49ers also have the best offense. And then some people will be like, how you lose to Brock Purdy? Flip it. We win. Say Dallas go out there and do the same thing they did to Tampa Bay, to that number 1 defense who has a shaky secondary. Again, Dave called it shaky secondary. Let Dak go out there and have that same game again. People just gonna be like, well, I mean, the secondary wasn't that good, and it was Brock Purdy. See, you can't win. And Dallas, matter of fact, the fans and the people that talk about the Cowboys are just like Brett Maher. They just keep moving the goalposts. That's all they do is just move the goalposts. It doesn't matter. So if we end up in the Super Bowl some way, somehow, again, I said if we end up there, they're going to find a way to move the goalposts. And I'm telling you like this, you don't got to worry about copyrights. Send me the bill. I'll find a way to pay it because I'm saying some things on this show. I'm going to say some things. But let's get back to some real analysis. I had to get the fan out of me. 49ers game is going to be good. It's going to be a lot of matchups. We finally get to see the Michael Parsons versus Bosa. See who's actually the better. Well, we know who's the better, but we finally get to see the defensive player of the year matchup that everyone's talking about. Dak is the better quarterback in this situation. However, who has the better offensive coordinator / coach? The 49ers. Who has the best defensive coordinator? Some would say they kind of cancel each other out. However, you got to give an edge to the guy who doesn't let people score over 20 points.
And that's more healthy.
Are they?
Yeah, they kind of more healthy. Y'all back end is like not healthy.
But then the back end match, the only thing we got is Trayvon Diggs for real.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a good one. Dallas doesn't have any wide receivers. They have CD Lamb. That's what some people say. But I seen DK Metcalf go off against Ward. You telling me CD Lamb can't do the same thing? There was moments where we thought the Seahawks was actually going to win that game, and no one in this comment section can tell me that I'm crazy. No one. There was a moment. If my boy didn't fumble at the goal line, we might have been having a different conversation. We might have been. Purdy, some of his passes, if y'all really watch that game, a few of those should have been picked off. A few of them. Dallas is opportunistic, just like the 49ers. I don't think a few of them batted passes going to keep going in the end. Nobody going to take them, Purdy. Better get sturdy. Long story short, Dallas win this game by 3, maybe by 7. But Dallas will win. We need to go in Levi Stadium. This ain't Candlestick. This ain't the 90s no more. The rivalry is renewed. This is one of the franchises that, as a Cowboy fan, if you really are a diehard Cowboy fan, you cannot stand the 49ers. It's the 49ers, then it's the NFC East, if you're a Cowboys fan, because of how intense those battles were. And the only time we really met is in the playoffs. Nobody worried about the Eagles. We see them twice a year, and we beat them almost every time we play. Every time someone brings up 3 times, playing the team 3 times, what's the team they bring up? Romo beating them Eagles 3 times. That was his first playoff win. Eagles hold on to that. So Y'all need to worry about the Giants. Joe, I appreciate you letting me go on my rant. I'm calm
Hey,
now.
I was looking forward to this. I do want to ask you a question. What kind of game you think Dak will have?
It's gonna be an average game. It's not gonna be what he did last week. If anything, if Dak shows up with that same mindset he had against Tom Brady, this team will go to the Super Bowl. I promise you that. Because Dak does not like to use his legs, and the same way he played against Tampa Bay, we wasn't seeing it in the regular season, and that's why he was throwing picks. That second guessing, hesitation, pocket open up, he don't run, he's still trying to force a pass. Last week he wasn't doing that. Dak do that against this 49ers team, we will win that game by double digits.
Let's get it. Looking forward to it. Sunday. Y'all got the night game, right? Late game?
Yep.
Yeah. So Sunday was at 8:30, 8:15 probably.
Yeah, I'm still 2 hours. But I was about to say 6. I'm still on Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 8.
Yeah, it's like probably 8:15, 8:20. It probably is 6. I don't know. But it's gonna be Sunday night, y'all. And we gonna all be tuned in. Oh, by the way, tomorrow at 12, I confirmed with Donnell too. Tomorrow at 12 noon on IG Live, we're gonna have myself. I'm gonna be like Jay Crawford. I'm gonna be like the narrator. Myself, 49ers fan Dave, Cowboy Tomo, Cowboy fan, and Donnell, Cowboy fan. Live tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern time, and they're gonna talk about that game. All right. We're gonna talk about who got the best this, who got the best that, what the outcome going. We're gonna talk about everything about that game. So make sure y'all tune in on IG, Instagram. Like Tomo said, first of all, you can follow the show's IG, which is scrolling right now on the bottom. Refuse to Lose Sports at Refuse to Lose Sports. The IG live will be on that channel. It will be on that. Matter of fact, I might use my personal one. Yeah. So you can follow me and Tomo also. All right, follow me and Tomo on that one. All right, Joe Never Lose, no IG Tomo. All right. So thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.